AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, two good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
That one good for 37 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this corner. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
To throw is Prescott.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at second down.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pollard.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Prescott now. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
the line. This Philly offense set to go.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He's got space past the 25.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 54 yards.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Hurts.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Able to hit his target lane.
Called on a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker. He's got room to roll. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Right there, the fake worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his man. A perfect fake field goal. Love it.
The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hurts going to move him around.
To try again after the sack.
Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect we're going to lock in at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Here's Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Pollard.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. How about this? Finding room at midfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 85 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where the quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Pollard will take it up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. He's on his way across midfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. They'll look to throw here.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Running free at the 45. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
A very solid gain of 27. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Down the numbers. There he goes. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On first down, Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Inside handoff, Penny. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 38. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Penny.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll be a Philadelphia first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
This is where you can try and get a tight end in space. They like this matchup, so they're going to let their 2 receivers to his outside run simple little short routes, hoping to suck up the secondary. And that'll free up space.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Pollard.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run left with Pollard.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Now a give here to Pollard.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Tony Pollard, 35 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this ball game here, the final moments of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give to Pollard running left. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And some room to run now.
On the move past the 40.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 24. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And quickly they get to the line. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Cooks on the quick slant. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Jones is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
A run for Pollard. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
That is caught by Lamb.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Deuce Vaughn
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, that team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. There he goes, right side.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
No problem there on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Again, that's Watkins.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hurts.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown!
Quez Watkins.
27 yards.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Well, Prescott here to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game